Hello, my name is Martin Malloy with the Malloy Realty Group. I'm going to tell you a story. The story is actually about me, and at the end I think you'll figure out what the message is. The story starts in 1980. I came from Ireland, came to New York City and worked as a bartender there for 15 years. Got married, had a couple of children, decided that was not the place for me to be. Ended up in Raleigh, North Carolina to start a new chapter. Went to work for Farmville Morrissey when I got my license. Because I didn't know anybody in Raleigh, I basically asked all the listing agents in the office if I could do open houses for them on their listings, and they of course said yes. That's how I began to meet buyers and started to make some sales. I then heard about a system of buy referral only by Joe Stumpf. I joined his group and began taking action on what he taught us. Basically taking prospects and suspects and turning them into advocates. I followed all his plans. Basically he had a before, a during, and an after plan. And I followed that to a T, and before long I didn't have to look for sellers or buyers. They were coming in, there were referrals coming in on a steady basis. Move forward a little bit, we knew we had a downturn, an economic downturn in the late 2000s. There were agents getting out of the business. I was still doing fine because I had built relationships with customers and with advocates, and they were sending their friends, their family, and their co-workers to me. I also joined a group called TRIA, Triangle Real Estate Investors Association. At TRIA, I learned about wholesaling, I learned about flipping, how to correctly do ARVs, how to correctly come up with repair estimates. I learned about lease options. I learned about Airbnbs. I learned about self-directed IRAs and started lending money from it. I started buying rental properties. And as a result of learning all this stuff and putting different tools in my tool bag, I started, before I knew it, I had 25 rental properties and a couple of Airbnbs. Today, those rental properties and Airbnbs cover my monthly expenses. That's where the financial freedom comes in. As I look back on that, I see a lot of realtors are working really hard on the brokerage side, but missing out on building wealth on the investment side. The true message is what happened to me. It happened to me by accident, and I want it to happen to you on purpose. I went out and learned all this stuff. Nobody taught me. I wish somebody took me aside 10 years ago and said, listen, if you build your business on referrals and you have a steady stream of income coming in and you do this on the investment side, you'll be retired. I think you could be retired in 3 to 5 years. If you really put your mind to it and did what I'm going to teach, or I'm going to teach you what I learned, and if you do it, you could do it in 3 to 5 years. With no problem. So if this is something you're interested in, I'm happy to have a chat with you. I'm happy to have a cup of coffee with you, tell you about it. Email me. My email is martin@martinmalloy.com, martin@martinmalloy, MOLLOY.com. And if I hear from you, great. If not, I wish you success, and I will talk with you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.